Now to the ambassador who first represented Gaddafi's government, then broke with it, and now speaks in Washington for the rebels. He's Ali Suleiman Aujali. We talked with him earlier this evening. Ambassador, welcome to the program. What's the latest news that you've gotten from Libya today?
Thank you. Well, the latest news is the TNC, they control Tripoli, and the Gaddafi's forces, they are shrinking, and they are now desperate, and we still have the Gaddafi's compound. They still have some mercenaries there, and in some hospitals and maybe hotels, and the situation completely under control. But we're still hunting for Gaddafi. We must find him and we must get him.
Are you assuming that he is still in the country?
I do, yes.
Well, from what you know of the man, what do you think his next move is? Is he likely to surrender, or will he continue to fight?
I believe that Gaddafi is a very shrewd man. He will not surrender. He will not give up. He will continuing to fight, I believe. And you never predict what he's going to do next step. This is why we have to be ready for any action, for any surprises. And TNC, I think they're doing all what they have to stop Gaddafi from hurting his own people further, you know.
So there are still forces aligned with the former leader who could still hurt people, cause damage in Libya today?
Yes.
So who's running the country now?
The country is running by the TNC, by the local councils, and Gaddafi is only have access to some of his people who are still with him. That's all.
So what's the first job for the Transitional National Council? What do they really have to accomplish before they can start doing the other things that a government does?
I think the first job, we have to get this man. We have to arrest him, and we have get him. If he is still at large, I think the dangers is still around. The other thing of the security of the Tripoli and the cities around Tripoli is crucial. And access to the assets is another an issue. Is very important for the TNC to run the service to the people, especially in the western part, where they've been under the Gaddafi siege for the last 6 months. They need it very badly. They need it for the security. They need it for stability. They need it for medicine. They need it for goods. Then this is a very important issue, and we hope that we will have an access very soon to the frozen money.
Do you think that'll go a long way towards stopping the fighting? If they do, as you say, get Gaddafi, will the people who support him stop fighting, lay down their arms, if they see that he's either dead or in custody?
Well, I think this is true, but at the same time, people, they're laying their arms now. Now, you know that Brega, which has been an obstacle in front of the advance of the west, of the east to the west, now it is completely under the control of the TNC forces. They gave up their arms last night, and it is completely under control. Not only that, but the security brigades of Gaddafi, they surrender completely, and they give their arms. His prime minister now, he's in Tunisia, and nobody is around with him except some soldiers, some mercenaries who still can really make a situation a bit complicated until we get him and we get rid of them.
We've seen in recent years, as deeply entrenched regimes are overthrown, their governments are out of power, but often the bloodshed continues. Can that be avoided in Libya?
Well, that we're trying to do that. I hope that Gaddafi will have no more access to anything, and this is the case. But I am very optimistic. We are a very small nation, and we're not Baghdad or Afghanistan or the people under Gaddafi regime. They are desperate. They want to get rid of him. And I think in the near future that we will not find anyone who is really have any sympathy or the relation with the Gaddafi's regime. People, they don't remember anything good with Gaddafi. What do they remember? Dictatorship, abuses, frustration, killing, murders. That's what the people is remember from Gaddafi regime. Now they have a hope. Now they have dreams. Now they have to protect their revolution. Now they have a chance to practice the democracy. Now they can form their own party. Now they can choose their own people. Now they can have a good relation with the democratic countries in the world. Now we will feel more comfortable at least. I want to enjoy my job as ambassador, representing a country which make my life is a little bit easy. I am facing a very great challenge since I joined the Foreign Service many years ago.
There's going to be an international meeting in Paris in the coming days about the future of Libya. What kind of help does your country need from the rest of the world now?
Well, of course, we need the we need the nations, the NATO mission to be completed. We need to have access to the frozen money. We need the support to build our democratic institution. We need help training our people. We need help to secure our borders and our beaches. All this is a very important issues, and Libya need the help in it.
Ambassador Aujali, thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much.